Yes, impromptu. I didn't want to do a watch along, but here we are, having to sit here and watch this absolute disgrace of a football match. Oh my God, this is just diabolical. This is a chore. This is I hate watching this. This is so terrible. It's the most diabolical thing that anyone could wish upon. If I wanted to punish someone, I would make them watch this team. If I didn't like you and I wanted to punish you, I would say, "You're gonna watch Liverpool play anyone on the face of the earth." That was one of the worst taps of football I think I've ever watched in my life. We have categorically changed nothing. This is why I stand on the hill that I die on. This is why I didn't gas up the West Ham performance. This is why I say the same fucking thing every week. It doesn't matter what the number on the back of the jersey is. It doesn't matter what the name on the back of the jersey is. If you don't change the fundamental way that we play football, we will look like dick. It's that simple. I recorded the first half. I'm not going to be able to record the second half. But like, bro, I'm seeing the same fucking thing. I'm seeing a 3-1, 0-0-0-0-0-0-0-0-0-6. The buildup is it's so bad now that the announcers are finally talking about it. The way that we build up is so bad that this is the first game this season that I have heard an announcer talk about it. He said word for word, they play so slow. I don't give a shit that Alexis McAllister had a header hit the post. I don't care. We look like fucking ass, my G. We look like ass. Walking Simulator 2.0. The number one attribute of every Liverpool player today is their ability to walk around the pitch. At a certain point, we like someone needs to come up with a stat meters walked. Meters walked. Because we have the same problem as we've always had. And Sunderland are doing what I thought that they should do. They're putting guys in the middle of the park, high up the pitch. They're forcing us wide, and we're not doing anything. We can't build up. And because we can't build up, we can't be threatening. And because we can't be threatening, we can't score goals. And because we can't score goals, we fucking suck. Bro, this is the same shit that we've seen every game. I don't know what you're talking about. The midfield is never in the midfield. The midfield is never running. The midfield is never creating runs. The midfield are never dragging defenders. We move the ball so slowly because there's no one to pass to, because no one is in the position that they should be in, and no one is moving. And when they are in the position that they're supposed to be in, they stand still. Guys, it doesn't matter what players you put into this system. Arne Slot is proving that he's not changing the way that he wants to play football. I mean, the amount of times that I have to watch fucking Dominic Soboslai point backwards. Sobo, go fuck yourself. He's been our best player this season, and he's fucking ass. He's the biggest problem. Points backwards. Fuck yourself, Dom. How about you become one of the guys that says, let's quicker, quicker, move more, quicker, quicker, quicker. Bro, Isak is beyond wasted in this team because we can't fucking get the ball there, dude. Like, I feel so bad for the guy.
Na 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 na. We're completely fucked, completely fucked. We're completely fucked.
I don't know what else to say, dude. Utter regression. No shit. No shit. We can't press dick, dude. We can't press anything. No one tries to press. No one tries to do anything because no one's moving. Because everyone's so static and complacent. Guys, I don't know how many times I have to tell you that if we don't change the way we play football, we will never be successful. It is not a personnel problem. It is not a profile problem. It is not a starting 11 problem. It is not a man management problem. It is not any other problem on the face of the earth other than the fact that if you play football this way, you're going to get fucked. I don't even give a shit about the press. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about there being no press. I care that in possession, we look like a bunch of geriatric senior citizens who all have arthritis. These players look like the first stop they need to take is into a fucking wheelchair because they can't move. Everything boils down to what we look like when we build up. Everything. The lack of intensity, the lack of pace, the lack of movement, the lack of structure. It's then indicative of the way that we defend. We make it easy for people to play against us. I can't blame the players. I'm not blaming them. I refuse to do it because I've seen this same thing as though I'm Bill Mayer. No, I've seen this same thing as though I'm Bill Murray in Groundhog Day. I wake up and it's the same fucking thing. It is the same thing. No change. That's why everyone's like, oh, Salah finally dropped. The manager grew some balls. The manager's still a fucking moron. The manager still has his head up his own fucking ass. You want to know what Arnie Slot's pregame tactic talk was? It was this.
Would you mind loaning me some of your lipstick, Mom? Because I want to at least look pretty the next time you decide to f me!
That's it. That's it. That's all it was. That's all he said to these guys. Bro, you got to score goals to fucking win games. And in order to score and in order to score goals, you got to move. You got to fucking play football. You got to create runs. You got to create dummy runs. You have to play the game. We're playing anti-football. Read the title. Second half watch along of anti-football. This is anti-football. I don't give a fuck about runners, bro. I don't need runners. Nothing matters if the midfield doesn't move. Nothing matters. If the midfield doesn't move, nothing matters. Everything else is a symptom of that core issue. There is no movement. There are no runs being made. There is nothing happening. There is no light at the end of the tunnel. This is slot ball. And if you think that this is something new, you weren't paying attention last season. You were not paying attention in the second half of last season. If you think that all of a sudden we just woke up and started playing this way, you are out your fucking mind. You did not watch our games last year. You didn't. You didn't. I don't even know why I went live. Why the fuck did I impromptu improvise a second half watch along? I'm like, I should just go off. This is crazy. What am I doing with my life? You mean runners in the sense of we have no one to run in behind. I'm telling you that that doesn't matter if the midfield isn't moving. I don't know how else to put it. It doesn't matter what the front line does if the midfield can't connect the back line to the front line. And the midfield can't connect them because they don't fucking move. In our post-game analysis, we're going to go over the first 30 minutes because that's when I stopped recording. But I'm basically seeing the same Liverpool that I've seen all season. We've just changed the numbers. And this is why you don't get hyped up over a win, my G. This is why you don't let 90 minutes change anything. Now, have Sunderland been incredibly threatening? No. Their best opportunity was from a 30-yard shot that had some spin. And we dealt with it, you know? So I guess the one improvement is that I'm not getting bent over. But, I mean, I don't see how this team scores a goal. Unless it's like, unless Szoboszlai scored that, right? Like, that's the only thing that I'm like, okay. And McAllister came off of a set piece, so maybe a set piece again, ole ole. Set piece again, ole ole. Yeah, because the midfield isn't there. Because we don't play with a midfield, G. And I love that people came after me when I said that. They were like, quit your cheap analysis. How about you blow me, fuckface? How about you blow me, you little cocksucking piece of shit? You tell me where the fucking midfield is, motherfucker. You tell me where the midfield is. Can anyone here genuinely say that we are playing with a midfield today? Anyone? Can anyone here at all? Will anyone sit here and say our midfield is playing in midfield? Anyone? Anyone? Anyone at all? I know that there's only 31 people in here out of 8 billion on the planet, but can any of you 31 people tell me if we're playing with the midfield or not? We're fucked. Even if we scrape a dub today, who gives a shit? Even if you scrape a dub today, who fucking cares, bro? Does anyone look at this and think to themselves, hey, I'm confident now. Yeah. Ridiculous. Fair play to Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez is having a decent game. Oh. Hey, welcome. Welcome, welcome. It only took you 10 weeks to come to this conclusion. Big up. Exactly. You know, Cal, you have a decent brain. You have astute observations, Cal. Astute observations. You understand that nothing has actually changed and that all these problems existed last season, but they got covered up by the fact that we won the fucking league. Salah coming on. Yippee! Oh, guess what? How much you want to bet Szoboszlai drops into right back? How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? It's Salah for Gomez. How much? How much? I'm behind. I'm behind. How much you want to bet it's Salah for Gomez? I still haven't even seen Salah come up on the screen. This is where I disagree with you, Waza, because I saw the same thing last season and I never saw a change. So clearly it has to be instructional. At this point, being this consistent of an issue, it has to be the manager wanting them to be static. That's an assumption because I don't know Slot's brain. I'm not inside his head. I don't know what he tells to the players, but based off what I see on a week-to-week basis, evidence-based analysis, because of how consistent it is, I gotta assume that this is instructional. I have to. Guys, when the second half starts, I'm gonna have to close the chat. Who's he coming on for? Oh, 100%, dog. Dude, there's Sunday league teams. Oh my god, he came on for Gakpo? Wow. Um, I see Sunday league teams on YouTube play better than this fucking club, dude. Guys, I wouldn't like if we were actually playing football, I wouldn't care that it was 0-0. I wouldn't even if we were losing, I wouldn't like I'd be like, all right, like we can come back, you know, if we were playing football. But we're not playing football, we're playing anti-football. Hey, Paul, I got no issues with Salah coming on. Most likely Verts. Soba will drop into midfield, Verts will go left wing. Anyway, second half soon to start. Chat is being closed. Timer's working. All right. Second half watch along of anti-football. Here we go. Liverpool going to attack the cop end as though that'll make any fucking difference. See it. Yo, guys, these first couple minutes, I just want you to ask yourself, just don't watch the ball. Do me a favor. Just watch the midfield. Just don't even watch the players. Just look at the middle of the park and look at how much space there is, whether it's defensively or offensively. Foul given to Sunderland. Just look at the middle of the pitch. Watch the center of the pitch. It's a bit of a cheap foul. It's a bit of a cheap foul because he caught Szoboszlai. Sunderland to take the goal kick here. Plays it long. Szoboszlai with a clearing header straight back to Sunderland, and Sunderland settle into possession. Dangerous position, cross played, cleared by McAllister. Salah now with the ball. Salah tries to get around him. Salah's asking for a foul. Salah's not going to get the foul. Liverpool immediately pressing more than they were in the first half. Sunderland go long to counter. Virgil van Dijk strolls towards the ball to let it go out for a throw-in. See, this is just like I can't even get excited calling play-by-play. I'm not even going to do it. I'm not going to do play-by-play. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to dignify this with play-by-play commentation. The guy behind Salah looked a lot like Paul McCartney. Play is switched. And now Salah's got some space to work with. Play a lovely ball in. Cleared away. Xhaka kind of skies it. 50-50. Szoboszlai. Somehow that worked out for us. Verts is playing on the left wing. There's one to the back post. Not enough gas on it. Cleared and Salah will collect. Joey G. Again, look at how much space there is between who has the ball. There's no one in the middle of the park. There's literally no one in the middle. Look at the middle right now. There is no one in the middle. There's no one at the top of the box in the middle. What the fuck is this? Shouldn't have done this. I should have stayed recording. Maka. Cleared. That was criminal what I just watched. There was no one in the middle. Grav. Again, so much space. No one in the middle. Joey G's basically fucking playing as a fourth attacker. What are we doing? No one in the middle again. Salah completely isolated alone. Has to fucking cross it in. Hits the first man because there's no one there. The structure is so bad, bro. Like, I don't understand. If I was on the board, just from watching the way that we play football, I'd say, sack this fucking piece of shit now. This isn't fucking football. We're literally not playing the game. Soboslai is walking. Robertson's walking. McAllister's walking. Isak's walking. Joe Gomez is walking. Florian Wirtz isolated 2v1. Robertson to McAllister. Everyone else walking around the pitch. Soboslai. Walking. Nutmeg. Leads to more walking. Back to Soboslai. More walking. Out wide to Salah. Heavy touch. Blocked. Gravenberch back to the walking Kanate. Kanate gets back to walking. Now to the walking Virgil van Dijk. Into the walking Andrew Robertson. Oh, Florian Wirtz ran. 2v1 for Florian Wirtz. Back to Robbo. Played in, hits the first man. Sunderland just sort of sitting deep. Not a lot to defend here. 3v1 for Salah. Salah loses the 1v1 duel. No shit he does, because he's got no one to work with. Sunderland now coming for the counterattack. Center back takes the line. Florian Wirtz doesn't play the ball. Sunderland collects. Look at this shit, dude. Look at this fucking dog shit. Fuck am I watching, bro? 5 minutes in and I already want to just delete my YouTube channel. Kanate forced to basically play a counterattack saving slide tackle. McAllister goes long. Salah, ball doesn't have enough pace on it. Hits Salah in the hand. Somehow that's not given as a handball. Salah plays it to Soboslai. Soboslai, heavy touch, cleared. Thank God they didn't turn it to a goal because that was a handball. Aren't you just happy you're a Liverpool fan? Just get behind the lads. I'm happy. This is great football. I love this. I'm supporting the lads. Come on, boys. We can get a goal. Come on, guys. We can do it. We can score. You know, if we just try a little bit harder, we might get lucky. Soboslai instructing Soboslai. Probably telling Soboslai, hey, you're trying too hard. Back it up a little bit, all right, big guy? Slow it down. Slow it down. I don't have a good feeling. Virgil van Dijk to stand over the ball. Now we're going direct. We've just completely abandoned build-up. Now we're just spamming long balls to Salah. We've just abandoned all build-up, and it's long ball to Salah every time. That's the new game plan. Kick it to Salah, and then let Salah lose the 3v1. Joey G. Joey G. Way too slow and casual. Way too slow and casual. Soboslai does well to recover. McAllister. Foul given. Yellow card brandished. The Joey G, guess where he's going to go? To Salah. All right, Salah. Another 2v1 for Salah. Finds Joey G. Soboslai works backwards. Everyone else walking. Congested in the center. McAllister can't find a pass. Has to go wide to Joey G. Joey plays it in. Easily collected. A1. Joey G collects. Heads it on. Isak can't get there. Throw into Sunderland. Hurts, really heavy touch, given back to Sunderland. Sunderland now with an incisive pass. Joey Gomez, terrible tackle. Joey G, horrendous. Jesus H. Christ on a popsicle stick. Terrible tackle. What are you fucking doing, dude? Free kick to Sunderland in a dangerous position. I love that we let betting companies sponsor shirts now. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Free kick to be taken. There's one man marking Allison. What are we going to say here? What are we going to say here? I don't have a good idea. And over the bar and into the crowd and a goal kick. Maybe perhaps the most exciting moment of the second half so far. Yep. Let's kick it to Salah. Excellent 1-2 there between Salah and Dominic. But Dom's second touch is terrible. You know, I don't know how I like the whole Sergio Ramos haircut Dominic Szoboszlai. I'm just going to put that out there. Kind of liked him when he had the old high and tight fade, you know? Salah all by himself. 1-2 with Szoboszlai out for a corner kick. Liverpool's turn to have a set piece. Can they do anything from it? I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, bless me. Salah to take it. Ball played in. To the back post. Joey G. Oh, falls kindly to Virgil. Salah plays it blocked. Liverpool's most dangerous opportunity coming from a set piece. And it wasn't even that dangerous. Florian Wirtz in. Way too deep. Collected. McAllister pressing now. Virgil van Dijk heads it down. Birds back to Grav. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai is he's just shooting. It's his third shot from outside the box. I think he's got to play Mo there. Liverpool looking like they're pressing a little bit more. Press wins the ball. Wirtz to Robertson. Robertson to Salah. Salah back to Florian Wirtz. Deflected. Liverpool definitely pressing a lot more. Oh, terrible header by Konate. But poor touch from Sunderland. Out wide. Advantage played. Oh. Cleared. Didn't make the right decision. He probably should have shot there. Salah pulls it down, gives it right back to Sunderland. See, this is the issue when you press really high. All it took was one pass. That was poor from Konate, though. One pass, press is bypassed. Allison's going to come collect. The fuck was that? Ball given right back to Sunderland. Wow, good header from Konate to clear. Allison, what the fuck was that, dude? Konate with a pivotal clearing header there. Pivotal. Makes up for the prior mistake that he made. Not an easy one to get the head on, too. Good play from Konate. Terrible play from Allison. You're not repping me good, dog. You're the only jersey I own. Oh my God. This close. What a fucking header. Holy shit. Mo Salah, like, no idea what's going on. Hits the outside of the post. Jesus, what a delivery. That's so easy. Oh my God. Fine margins. Foul on Isak. Isak can't get the fucking touch of the ball, bro. We cannot play. Substitution for Sunderland here. Robbie comes off for Isidore. Isildur's heir. Will he be the one to rule the ring? Will he cut off the hand of Sauron today? We will see. We will see. Allison plays it quickly to Robbo. Robertson plays it first time. Sunderland then clear. Alexander Isak has fewer touches than anyone in the game and hasn't touched the ball since halftime. That's from the announcer. Big up to the pool. Big up to Liverpool. Like, hey, guys, people are going to blame Isak for that, and they're not going to look at the way that we fucking play anti-football. Look at the off-ball movement. I just see everyone walking. Virgil van Dijk in the striker position. Walking. Everyone's walking. Everyone's walking. Donut hole in the midfield. No one occupying the middle. Everyone walking. Liverpool playing 1-2s. No options because there's no one dragging defenders. Defenders can stand still because there's no one moving off the ball. Giant donut hole in the middle. Isak with his first touch of the half. Joe Gomez. There's no one in the middle to cross to anyway. Still walking everywhere. No one in the middle. Now Gravenberch is occupying the middle. Liverpool with a sustained spell of useless possession here. Sobo. Salah isolated again. 1v1. 2v1. 2v1. No help in the middle. God, what the fuck is like what do we practice during the week? 3 guys standing still at the far end of the box. No one in the middle. No one in the middle. Still, now it's a 2v1 for Salah. I'm gonna punch my fucking monitor. I'm gonna punch my fucking monitor. I'm gonna fucking break my computer. I'm literally gonna put a fucking hole through the monitor. Any one of you could do a better job in attack than everyone on the pitch. Every single one of you who is watching right now, you could put in more effort. You could do better. You. Joey G coming off for Curtis Jones. That's going to do a whole lot. Fuck yourself, Slot, you bald fucking cunt. What do we practice? Like, what do they do all week? There's no way that this team practices football. There's no way. There is no way that they play football during the week. I refuse to believe it. We don't have training sessions. There's no way. It's not possible. No one who practices could be this bad. Soboslai. No one in the middle. Isolated Salah once more. I'm gonna blow a gasket. I'm gonna blow a fucking gasket here. I need to watch my blood pressure. This is so bad. McAllister almost gets dispossessed for playing so fucking slow. Soboslai now isolated by himself. Let's do the same thing again and provide no help. How about that? Look at the front four, all sitting still in the fucking box. Florian Wirtz hasn't fucking moved in 2 minutes. Fuck is that? Now I gotta listen to this fucking announcer compliment Sunderland. Go fuck yourself, you moron. Anyone in the world could fucking defend this. Put me on. I'll look like fucking Maldini. Right now. Sub me on, Sunderland. I'll look like the fucking rebirth of fucking Cafu. Shot. Right off Virgil's ass. Who's ready for the memes? Who's ready for the twerking memes? Liverpool are not scoring a goal in this game. I hope you know that. This fucking guy keeps jerking off Sunderland. Bro, we don't fucking move off the ball, you fucking blind moron. Anyone on the face of the earth could defend us. Anyone, any team on the planet Earth can defend this team. A fucking youth squad of 6-year-olds could defend Liverpool. We don't move off the ball. We give it to wingers. We isolate them in 2v1s, and then we pass it back to the center backs. Like, there you go. This is what you get for trusting in Slot. I told you 8 weeks ago to fucking sack him. I told you 8 fucking weeks ago in stage 1 to sack the manager. This is what you get, you dumb fucking whore. This is what you get. Live with it. Live with it. Because I hate to say it, but...
I'm the kind of person to say a told us so, but you know what? I told us so. I fucking told us so.
I don't want to fucking hear it from you. I don't want to hear any bitching. I don't want to hear any complaining. I don't want to hear any analysis. Y'all were fucking asleep. Y'all wanted to be blind. Y'all wanted to be ignorant. Stay that way. We don't fucking need you. We don't need your analysis. We don't need your input. Anyone with a fucking brain could have told you that we're not scoring. Anyone with a fucking brain who can analyze the game. That's the highest header. That's the highest throw-in I think I've ever seen in my life. Anfield the fortress, eh? More like Anfield the fucking library. Listen to it. Listen to it. It's a fucking library. You could hear a fucking mouse fart right now. You could hear a mouse fart. Look at that bald Dutch cunt. Go fuck yourself, you pussy-made bitch. Get the fuck out of my club. Fucking bitch. I fucking hate him so much, bro. He's such a fucking cancer. He has set us back so far. Yep, isolate. Look at this fucking team, bro. Look, like there's no one in the middle moving. There's no option for anyone to pass to. There's still no fucking movement. This is pathetic. This is the most pathetic I have ever seen Liverpool play. I mean, this is just diabolically terrible. McAllister takes a shot and that ball's gonna fucking land in China. This fucking piece of shit bald Dutch cock has fucked this team. He has fucked us. Sack the man now. Don't even wait till the end of the game. Get him out now. Michael Edwards, make the call. Arne Slot, take off your jacket and walk down the fucking tunnel. It doesn't matter what we do. You ain't scoring this game, dude. You guys asked for this. You guys wanted to keep him in. Hey, big up the pool, man. Big up Liverpool. The mighty Anfield, as they say. Scary place to play. Scary, very scary indeed. Teams are just petrified of the Anfield atmosphere. For sure, for sure. 100%. I concur, indubitably. Indubitably, I concur. Don't matter that Ekitike is coming on. All you got to do is watch us with the ball. There ain't no fucking option. There ain't no pass to make. There ain't no runner. There ain't no dragging of defenders. There's nothing. Nada. Zip. Zlitch. Nothing. Bunch of fucking headless chicken morons. Not playing the fucking game. Being instructed to be cucks. By the king cuck himself, Arne Slot. The man who bends over for all of Europe. The guy who gets fucked by every team. Arne Cuck. That's his fucking name. Say it right. It's amazing that this man has completely pulled every molecule of hope out of me because I know what I'm going to get. I have zero faith, zero hope. I mean, these players are they're not even playing naturally. Like, it isn't natural to stand still. Gravenberch with the ball, no one moving. No one. Isak has stayed. No one has moved for fucking 3 minutes, bro. No one has moved. I don't think I saw a single person in the box move that whole time that Ekitike had the ball. This is actually insane. No one is moving. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Salah into a 3v1. 3v1. Same ball he's played all day. Out for a corner. Oh, foul given. You fucking idiots, bro. Everyone is so fucking stupid. Everyone is so dumb. Up the mighty red men. Up the mighty reds, right, guys? Salah. Arnie Slot really turned a corner dropping Salah, right? Yeah. Where's your fucking confidence after West Ham now, dickhead? Terrible counterattack. I hear them singing it. Sacked in the morning. You're getting sacked in the morning. Sacked in the morning. Come on, please give it to me. Ice in my fucking veins. 5 minutes after the game ends. Arnie Slot out. Oh, fuck was that, Isak? Make it 2, Sunderland. This team doesn't deserve to be on the pitch. This team doesn't deserve to be playing football. These guys don't deserve paychecks. This manager doesn't deserve money. These fans don't deserve this after paying their money to come watch the fucking game. I mean, this is a crime against humanity that I'm watching. This is a war crime. I'm literally watching a war crime. Yeah, cross into no one. Nice cross, Sobosla, you fucking moron. You fucking bum piece of shit. Fucking morons. $11 more minutes of anti-football. Then we can get the fuck out of here. Fuck a reaction. You want my reaction? We fucking suck dick. That's my reaction. Jesus Christ. No one's moving again. We're just stretching the pitch without anyone moving. Look at the amount of space in between Curtis Jones and the front line. This is hilarious. Look at the front line. Look how static they are. Oh my God. Mohamed Salah by himself. Curtis Jones. Soboslai. Look at the four guys at the other end of the pitch. They're not moving. They're literally not moving. Look at this. Terrible. Oh, I'm gonna break my fucking computer. I'm gonna break something. I'm going to break something. It's gonna happen. Something will be broken by the end of this stream. Curtis Jones, ball in. Soboslai can't fucking. Solid goal from Florian Wirtz. Solid goal from Florian Wirtz. That's why you pay the guy. Solid goal from Florian Wirtz. All started from Curtis Jones. All starting from Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones is the first guy to play the ball in, presses him, plays another one to Florian Wirtz, and Florian Wirtz with a little shimmy, shimmy a deflection. We don't care. Very, very, very fortunate. What a crazy deflection. Off his heel. Ekatike. Ekatike plays it in. Even if we win this game, sack him. Handball. What the fuck? Curtis is the guy who created that goal. Not only did he play the first pass to Soboslai, his pressing is what turned the ball over. That's a Curtis Jones goal. That's why Curtis needs to start, not Alexis fucking McAllister, the senior citizen from Argentina. Long throw. Cleared by Van Dijk. Ball in. Dangerous. Cleared by Van Dijk. Terrible from Gravenberch. Really fortunate deflection. And Arnie Slot, how dare you celebrate, you bald fucking cuck. Don't you dare celebrate another goal this season, you piece of shit. Fuck you. Killing my fucking club. Chiesa coming on. And Kirkes. Isak. Can't get a fucking touch of the ball because we don't play with a fucking midfield. That alone should be sackable. You can't get 150 million pound Isak involved in the game. Sack the fucking bald piece of shit for that. Fucking losers. Cannot believe that people support this fucking piece of shit. Like another handball. They're not calling handballs today. I don't think they've called one. Liverpool had one earlier. Sunderland have had at least one. Look at the off-ball movement. So bad. Akatika, the only one doing anything. Moving at all. Soboslai. Terrible shot. Salah again. Just an awful shot from Soboslai. Awful shot from Soboslai. Good move. Soboslai, really poor. Gotta get something on target there, bro. It's 1-1 in the 88th minute. You cannot flub your line there. Ekatike. God, he's the only one who looks like he can do anything off the ball. It's crazy. Oh, Chiesa had a rip. Curtis Jones. Quick trigger there. Kanate commits. Ball cleared. Sunderland really sitting deep here. $50 yards of space in between Verts in the middle. Again, Chiesa comes on 30 seconds in. The most movement I've seen on the whole pitch. Chiesa needs to play more, bro. Corner. His off-ball movement alone is warning. He should be starting every week. Only one who looks like he actually wants to fucking play football. Delivery here. Delivery to the far post. It's going to go out for a corner. Soboslai for the delivery. Ooh. Oh, blocked. It's going to go out for a throw. Granit Xhaka was holding up the shoe like it was Simba. Oh, Ballard's holding up his shoe like it was Simba. 7 minutes of additional time. 7 minutes to save your job, Mr. Slot. If you draw this game, you got to be out of here. The performance alone is just the worst I've seen all season. It is the worst I have seen us play. And I feel like I say that every week. I feel like every week I say this is the worst I've seen us. We're breaking records, guys. We're breaking fucking records. As it stands, our goal difference is still 0. After 14 games, a 0 goal difference. This minute better not count to the extra minutes. It's been a full fucking minute of this not being in play. Literally a full minute. God, look how much fucking space there was in between Szoboszlai where the ball needed to go. You want to... Here's a visual representation of Liverpool playing football. That's all we do. Just stretch it out. Diabolical fucking pieces of shit. Yes, it does well. Gets it up to Kirkes. Kirkes in behind for Ekitike. Ekitike can't get to it. It's going to go out for a corner kick. Another set piece to Liverpool. Another set piece to Liverpool. It's a fucking corner. What are we doing here? Szoboszlai for the delivery. Five minutes left. Because remember, there was one whole minute where we didn't play. Delivery. Cleared. Falls to Gravenberch. Hits it. Burtz. Plays it in. Konate heads it on. Nothing. Sunderland go long. Oh. 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 Wow. Chiesa with the goal line clearance. Jesus Christ. Woo. Boy, could you imagine the heartbreak? Oh my God. That would have sucked ass. Look at this. Look at the lack of energy from all the players right now. Come on. Come on. Give Chiesa a winner. Let Chiesa clear it, and then let Chiesa win it. God, the effort alone, this motherfucker should be playing every week. Kirkes plays it in. Cleared up into the air. Up again. Back to the goalkeeper. Yeah, he's onside by a mile. No off-ball movement again. Everyone's just in the same area. Yep, another 3v1 to Salah. To Curtis Jones, who plays it first time, cleared. Guys, the cross is not going to be what fucking wins it for us. You can't just cross it in. What are we doing? We're going backwards. We're going backwards with 2 minutes to go. We're going backwards. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how much space there is. 20 fucking yards. 30 fucking yards. 40 fucking yards. Salah into a 2v1. Can't do anything. Szoboszlai gets it. Szoboszlai fucking switches it. Van Dijk. Van Dijk playing striker now. Kirkes to Verts. Verts tries to play the overlap. Oh, loses it. Uh-oh. Counterattack to Sunderland. Given away. But Liverpool have absolutely zero urgency. Zero urgency from Liverpool. Szoboszlai. Salah, once again. Let's do it again. Over to Salah. Out for a corner. Terrible delivery. Atrocious delivery. He's gonna deliver it again with the left foot cross. Attaboy, Arnie. Way to lead us to a draw, baby. Fuck yeah. Drawn to Sunderland at home. Atta fucking boy. Attaboy. No real chances created. Atta fucking boy, Arnie. When the going gets tough, Arnie gets going. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. What a performance. What a performance. I must say. What an unbelievable performance from this Liverpool team. Just unbelievable. You know, these guys, the desire that we saw here today, the organization, the fluidity, the off-ball movement, you know, the improvements that we made to the structure and the pace at which we play the game. You know, it's all truly unbelievable. What a remarkable performance. Exceptional from the team. Check this out. I mean, we're going backwards with 30 seconds left. I mean, this is the stuff of dreams. I must say. Unbelievable from the football club. What a day. What a day. Liverpool draw to Sunderland. Let's go. God, I mean, who can be upset at that, right? Who can be upset? Who can be upset? You know? Liverpool draw to Sunderland. Who could be upset? You know? Do I really have the right to sit here and complain? What a performance, guys. I mean, listen, I got to say, you know, we really improved on the prior performances. You know, I think that game showed that Arne Slot is changing things. Absolutely. Absolutely. Arne Slot is changing, for sure. For sure. I saw a totally different fundamental approach to the build-up today. Absolutely. You know, we were smoking them. We had chance after chance after chance after chance. You know, that Anfield was a fortress. That atmosphere was hostile. You know, Sunderland looked scared. That fear was really struck within the minds of every single Sunderland player. That looked like a team that wanted to win. 100%. Absolutely. What I saw there was desire. I saw desire. What a game. What a game of football. Absolutely. Arne Slot, hey, he won me a league last season. He ain't going anywhere. I back the guy. You know, keep that bald Dutchman in my team. I'm seeing improvements. We didn't lose. We drew our first game of the season. We just set a record. We drew our first game. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. That's only because the first minute of extra time, the ball wasn't in play. There was no extra time added. The ball wasn't in play because Ballard had to put his fucking shoe back on. Hey, guys, listen. I know that Chiesa had a goal line clearance at the end of the game, but we were exceptional today, all right? We were unbelievable, you know? Absolutely. A performance to be proud of, for sure. I'm getting behind the lads. I support these boys. The boys were there. The boys wanted it today. Yeah. The boys, they really wanted that win. You know, I saw the best off-ball movement that I've seen all season. I saw the best substitutions that I've seen all season, you know? That team out there, they weren't willing to lose, you know? They weren't willing to lose, you know? Hey, man, what are you talking about, bro? That was the best performance of the season. We drew a game, you know? We were unreal. What a performance. I mean, did you see the changes in buildup that we had? Holy shit. Wow. What a performance. I mean, Sunderland are a tough team, and Sunderland are above us in the table. Guys, we drew a game to a team that's above us. Like, can I really complain? Can I really complain about drawing a game to a team that's ahead of us in the table? That wouldn't be very nice of me, right? I don't think that would be really fair on Slot. Sunderland are ahead of us. So I can't complain. The better team drew, you know? The better team drew. Sunderland are a better team than Liverpool, and they came to Anfield, and we got a point. We got to be proud of that. We got to be proud of the fact that we drew at home to a team that is ahead of us in the table. I'm proud of the boys for sure. I'm proud of the boys for sure. Sunderland are a better squad. They're better organized. And we got the job done. We secured the point. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It was really hard for me to go that long. Yes, I am taking the piss. That's why I was saying it like that. Absolutely. Bro, this team is the worst fucking team I've ever watched in my life. This Liverpool team is worse than any team in Europe. We are actually the worst team in Europe. If you took every country on the planet Earth that has a professional football team, we are the worst of all of them. We are horrendous. That was anti-football. That was gouge out my eyes with a fucking fork. I was sitting here and I wanted to take the knife that's sitting under that fucking... I wanted to take the knife that's sitting under that shirt and I wanted to stab myself in the knees. I wanted to take my fist and punch a hole through my fucking monitor. It's the 90th minute and we're fucking walking. We're walking in the 90th minute. What was today's plan? Get the ball to Salah into a 3v1. Fuck yourself. Isak had like 3 touches of the fucking football. I didn't have a midfield that whole fucking game. To every cocksucking piece of shit that told me that we play with a midfield, respectfully, go fuck yourself. You're blind. You're a fucking moron. My midfield was never in midfield. Ever. Not once. Not once did I see any player in the position that they should be in moving with any kind of fucking intent until Chiesa came on the fucking pitch and was the only one making off-ball movement. And he saved your fucking ass. Chiesa ran 60 yards to save your fucking ass. Florian Wirtz's shot was on its way to China before it hit that guy's fucking heel. Fair play to Wirtz. That's an own goal. And fair play to Curtis Jones. The guy who should be playing over Alexis McAllister is who creates that whole fucking sequence of play. This bald Dutch piece of shit has to get the fuck out of this football club. He is a fucking moron. all he does is regress week over week. I say, this is the worst performance. This is the worst performance. This is the worst performance. I'm a fucking recorder saying the same thing. The fact that Chiesa doesn't ever touch the pitch, that's the first sackable offense. The fact that Isak can't get more than 5 touches in a game, that's the second sackable offense. The fact that we don't play with a fucking midfield, that's the third sackable offense. The fact that Anfield has turned into a library, that's the fourth sackable offense. And the fact that I just drew it home to fucking Sunderland without having any real opportunities in that entire game, that's the fifth sackable offense. Get the fuck out. I will literally take any one of you. If there is a single human being in here who has any sort of professional license, congratulations, you are the new manager of Liverpool Football Club. Getting you on a plane. You're going right now. You are our new manager. Go. Congratulations. You've been hired. What passing? We didn't pass. What do you mean? What passing? You know what? Let's fuck this. Fuck this. We ain't even doing a separate fucking stream. Fuck this shit. Where's my recording of the fucking game? Here we go. These fucking pieces of shit. Holy fuckballs. 2 minutes in is my first screenshot. Question to the chat. How many fucking times have I showed you the following? How many times have I shown you this picture? Anyone? Can anyone answer that simple, basic question? How many times have I shown you this? How many? How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in the middle. Look at this. Look at this. Where is my midfield? This is 2 minutes into the game, and I knew that this was fucked. 2 minutes into this game, and I'm like, we ain't doing shit. We ain't creating jack fuck. Look at this. This alone is a sackable offense. This alone. That's Ryan Gravenberch. My right back is here. This is my single pivot. And I've got Szoboszlai literally pointing backwards. Look at where we are, and look at what Szoboszlai is doing. He is pointing the wrong way. 6 in the middle. Yeah, what a low block. What a low block Sunderland played. What a low block. I mean, look at how deep they're sitting. Look at this. 6 guys. Look at how deep they're sitting. You know, that's what we call a low block from hell. Am I right or am I right? Let me know, chat. This was a turnover that led to a chance. Again, look at all of this space. Look at all of this unoccupied space. Look at where Robertson is. Look at this. Virgil can't go this way because he is literally blocking that lane. So he has to play it out here. Robertson should be right here, but he's right here. 5:31. What's funny is that I have so many just in like the first fucking 25 fucking seconds of this game. Look at this. Like, what am I even looking at here? I feel like every single week I say, if you just put 5 in the middle, you create every problem for us. There's 6 guys in the middle. Look at how aggressive this mid block is. Look at this. Look at how much space there is here. How much space there is here, but we can't take advantage of it. I'm firing off the fucking hip here. $17.15. I'm just getting the next one up for you guys. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4 players at the back. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in between the 4 and the 4. What are we doing? What is this build-up structure? What is this? This is Joe Gomez, by the way. What am I looking at? Oh, it's the same thing I see every fucking week. Pick up on you, mate. I'm done with the fucking. I'm done with the evidence. Yeah, the lack of off-ball movement that I saw in that second half, I wanted to nuke my PC. I wanted to unplug everything, take it outside, take a baseball bat, and beat it to death. I wanted to destroy every piece of hardware in my computer. I wanted to erase the memory of this football club from my mind. We cannot create because the way that we create is for fucking morons. You want to see what our attack looked like that whole second half? This was the attack. Ready? I'm not even exaggerating. This was the attack, the whole second half. Get the ball to Mo, right? Get the ball to Mo. Have Mo in a 2v1. Have Mo either try to take on the man or pass it back, and then do the same thing over and over. But these 4 guys right here would never move. These 4 guys would stay here, and they would never move. They would stay static like statues right there. And guess what? If Mo passed it back, well, then the ball would go here, here, here. Everyone would switch to this side, and it would be the same thing on the other end of the pitch. But of course, it didn't ever get there. It was, no, here, back to here, back to here, back to here. Repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, rinse, rinse. That's not the, also, no. It is not on Salah. Salah has 0 fault today. Mohamed Salah has 0 fault, 0 responsibility, 0 fault. I lay negative 50% possession. Let me rephrase. There is a minus 50 responsibility stat for Mohamed Salah in the outcome of today. Minus 50. 0 responsibility, 0 issue. I have no issue with Mo on the pitch today. 0. And if you do, open your fucking eyes. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter what he created. Go back and watch what he had. Every time Salah had the ball, it looked like this. Do me a favor. Name any player on the face of the earth who gets this same positioning opportunity 20 times in a game and does anything. Name one. Name one. This is literally what it was. I'm not even kidding. This is what it was. I wasn't recording the second half, but this is what it was. This is it. I don't blame Mo at all for this. Not one bit. Not a molecule of responsibility falls on his shoulders. You, Cal, this is why I said earlier you have a fucking brain. Cal, you are my new favorite person. Thank you. No one can do anything in that position. It's not the same position. It's not the same position. Every time I saw us in a attacking position, this is what I saw. That's it. If you want one phrase to highlight Liverpool's performance today, it's this. This is the pace that they were moving. I'm not even being fucking facetious. This is how quick they were moving. This is the pace that we were playing. I know it's really hard to grasp your head around that. How is Isak supposed to get involved in the game when the midfield can't connect? Like, simple question for you, Julian. Whose job is it to provide service to the front line? The back line or the midfield? Whose job? Yes. Guys, I'm gonna lay it out for you pretty simply. If you saw that performance just today, in terms of the movement and the energy, if that was only today, you would say it's on the players, correct? I'm going to wait until I see a yes. If this was an isolated performance and this was the only time you saw this, you would say the players didn't have the energy. They let us down, correct? Yes or no? If this was the only time. I'll answer it for you. Yes. There you go. But because it is a consistent pattern, you have to blame the manager. And is it crazy of me to assume that because I see it so consistently, it must be instruction? Yes or no? Is that a crazy assumption to make? Because I see it every game, it's got to be what they're being told to do. People have brains. We can't move off the ball. We can't string together passes. We can't create attacks. I mean, guys, we didn't really create anything. McAllister's header is the only real chance that I can think of. You are quite literally the only person in here that says that makes no sense. So big up to you, though. Yeah, the only half chance that we looked like we were going to score was McAllister's header. Florian Wirtz's shot was literally going out of bounds to the left. Bounced off the guy's heel. Probably going to be listed as an own goal. Zero. I don't think that Luis Diaz would have made any difference. Again, the way that we build up, the way that we move off the ball, the way that we try to create, There is no helping us. There is no solution. The manager has to go. The way that we play football is so terrible. The manager has to go. He must leave this football club. It must happen, and it must happen today. He must be sacked tonight. If you cannot see that now, you will never see it. If you cannot see that he has to go, you will never, ever, ever see it. Bro, the second he came on the pitch, it was get the ball to Mo and let him try to beat a 3v1. I mean, I'm really trying to not lose my head. I really wish that I didn't go live because then I would have recorded the second half and it would have been way easier to analyze. Because I can't, like, the reason why I like to show you visually is so that I'm not just saying words, you know? The reason why I try to show you visually is so that you can see it yourself and you're not just relying on what I'm saying. But I didn't record that second half. Peacock doesn't let you record things, and I recorded the first half on OBS. No, at this point, you know, I have no blame for the signings. The mighty Leeds. No, 100%, 100%. I would just be saying the same thing. I don't believe this. I just don't. I think that the players are doing what they're instructed to do because I see it every single game. I see the same off-ball movement. I see the same structure. I see the same style. I can't possibly think that it's on the players. I just can't. I can't. This is why I said, why are people looking at this like it's a winnable fucking run of games? It's not a winnable run of games. We suck ass. We fucking suck. Listen, can't please everybody. Can't agree with everybody. It is what it is. But we don't play a 4-4-2. And again, the issue with our structure is that it doesn't matter what you put on paper. Our buildup remains the same. 3-1, no one, and then the rest of the team. There is always 5 in midfield that are separating the back 4 to the front 6. We separate ourselves, right? Until you get rid of that separation, it doesn't matter what you put on paper. Because every single formation that we have ran this season, we have dropped back into that same build-up structure. That is literally exactly what I'm telling you. That is exactly what I'm telling you. I'm telling you that Arne Slot is not the man that you thought he is because you can't analyze the game for yourself. But that's okay. Keep backing him. He won you a league. See, this is another, you know, Cal, me and you, we're going to be great friends. We're going to be great friends because you're saying all my thoughts. If I was your employer and I told you how to do your job and you knew that it was stupid and that you shouldn't do it this way, but I forced you to do it that way, are you going to do it with energy? Are you going to do it with confidence? Are you going to be happy about doing it? Yes or no? Please, yes or no? Yes or no? If I made you do something the wrong way, are you going to be angry? Are you going to do it happily? If I stood over your shoulder and I told you how to clean that plate and you knew that I was smoking reefer and had no idea how to clean a fucking plate, would you snap at me? Would you get angry? One 100%. And why can't we look and reanalyze the season? I mean, every time Liverpool dropped points last year, so did Arsenal. Arsenal dropped points every time we did. Really fortunate coincidence. I see a bunch of guys who have no faith in the way that they play football. We did not do anything in that first half. Not a fucking thing. Oh, I'm not angry. I refuse to allow this team to get me angry anymore. No, no, no. I will not be getting angry. Did you see my reaction to Sunderland's goal? This was my reaction to Sunderland's goal. Because that's all you can do at this point. All you can do is laugh. All you can do is laugh. That's it. That's all you can do. At this point, all you can do is just laugh. Guys, we just drew it home to Sunderland off of a last-minute clearance from Federico Chiesa that spawned from our own corner kick. If you still support Arnie Slot, respectfully, remove your head from your ass. Remove your head from your ass. If you still support Arnie Slot, for the love of God, pull your head out of your ass. And you know that you're about to see a whole bunch of memes because that ball came off Virgil van Dijk's ass. Oh, Virgil van Dijk twerked it into the corner. Listen, I've been Arnie Slot out for what, 8 weeks? 2 months? I've been Arnie Slot out since like the beginning of October. I've wanted him gone for a long time. You know, I just don't think that you listen. So I'm gonna start to ignore you now because you just don't listen. I know, bro. We were clearing guys. At the end of that game, I saw empty seats along the whole lower bowl. Pathetic. What a pathetic institution. What a pathetic club. What a pathetic manager. What a pathetic performance. Overall, all in all, absolutely pathetic. From everyone there. I could not believe my eyes. 65th minute, I'm watching this game and I'm like, what do we practice? Like, I'm now at the point where I don't even think that this team trains. I don't know what we do in training. I don't know what you possibly could do in training. What could you do in training to lead to that? Does this team even train? What do they do when they're not playing football? This is my like you're telling me that this is what you do in training. This is how you train every day. It's crazy. Listen, bro, Simp Nation rise. Simp Nation arise. It's crazy, dude. The amount of excuses that you're going to end up seeing, and people are going to say, well, a draw's not a loss. Let's take a look at the Premier League table. Well, what do you say? Liverpool, 22 points. Sunderland, 23 points. Liverpool goal difference. Out of all the teams in the top 10, only Everton have a worse goal difference than Liverpool. Liverpool are 6 points behind Manchester City and 11 points behind Arsenal. 11 points. 14 games in. Don't forget that Liverpool had a 7-point lead? 5-point lead? Now we're 11 points. If that's a 7-point lead, that's an 18-point swing in 7 games. Guys, the Toffees are having a slightly less successful season than us. 14 games. Diabolical. An absolute tragedy. Travesty. I'm disgusting. I am disgusted. I can't even say the fucking words that I want to say. Yeah. So a 16-point swing. A 16-point swing. I don't know. I just ignore it. Anyway, I've said all that I wanted to say. I've said all that there is to say. You guys want to watch the highlights of the game? Let's take a look. Highlights, Liverpool versus Sunderland at home.
No, you fool. We're following orders. We were told to comb the desert, so we're combing it.
Found anything yet? Nothing yet, sir. How about you? Not a thing, sir. What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
Riveting. And of course, my favorite moment from the fans was this.
Fucking shit! We're fucking shit! We're fucking shit! We're fucking shit!
And as always, my thoughts on the Dutch are as follows.
All right, Gold Member. Don't play the laughing boy. There are only 2 things I can't stand in this world. People who are intolerant of other people's cultures and the Dutch.
What?
Can't stand the Dutch. Get them out of my club. 1-1 might as well be a loss. Worst performance that I've seen. Absolutely diabolical. Considering how much space that we just vacated. Horrendous. Terrible. Bending over for the other team. Just asking to get absolutely destroyed. Arnie, get the fuck out of my club. My prediction for Leeds, it's pretty fucking simple.
We're back!